All right, Chance, so we talked a lot about coming in this week and, I asked you what you wanted to work on and you're like,
Same thing I've been working on for the last 22 years, I guess.
Brother, I feel you.
You know all about it.
Yeah. But give me a little bit of background. Like, tell me when you're out on the greens and, things aren't going in the hole, is there any patterns? Like, is there...
Honestly, no, other than my biggest issue is just getting over putts and not having any confidence in like my reads and stuff. I struggle really bad with alignment. So like when I start putting real bad, I always go back to lining it up. And when it's bad, I'll set it down and it looks like I'm 7 feet left of where I actually am.
Okay. So when you use a line on the ball, are you just drawing a line or are you using triple track or?
I've experimented with everything. Typically though, I just use the, whatever ball I'm playing this time, whether it's Chrome Tour, X Chrome Tour, use that alignment aid.
Or the alien balls?
The alien balls, I love those.
I know you like the Truvis.
Yeah.
All right, hit a couple. I'm gonna watch, I might ask you to hit 4, 5, 6 putts before I say anything.
We're consistent.
So do you feel like some of the inconsistencies, it sounds like you get over the ball and you just kind of lose track of like, am I aimed right? Am I
complete.
Right?
That's why, like, I've been in a bad funk here recently. That's why I'm side saddling it. That's like my revert method. I have really bad eyes and like really struggle with alignment. And for whatever reason, when I revert back to this, that's like my reset. I can do it for a couple weeks and almost resets my brain, I guess.
I would imagine you're probably right eye dominant. Then.
I guess so. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So if you were gonna look at my face, look through this hole. Tell me. All right, close one eye. Can you still see me the same way?
No.
All right, now close your right eye and open it.
All right, I'm seeing the same way out of the left eye.
So your left eye dominant.
Left eye dominant.
Yeah, interesting.
That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
So you open up, get your eye. That's interesting. Okay.
There's no reasoning behind that. It's just my dad told me to do it like when I was probably 10, and that's always went back to my like reset mode.
Yeah. Go ahead, hit a couple more.
Yeah. Also, I know I have a bad habit and my stroke gets really archy and inside. Consistent.
So hit this ball. Hit this ball past me, like 30 feet past me.
Okay.
I just wanna, like a 8, 9 footer here. Like you don't see as much of the path, but like when you just said like I get really archy, I want to see a little bit bigger.
Was that one pretty inside?
Yeah. So a couple things from an alignment standpoint. Like the one thing I was looking at was where your eye position was, and your eyes are right over the ball, so that's good because I'm a huge proponent where if you're trying to look at a line, when you get over a golf ball and your eyes are fixated here and you're trying to aim at something this way, if your eyes are here and you're trying to look at that line, your eye plane can get funky and you get out here. So I
vice versa.
I always thinking about like shooting a rifle or pulling a bow, like you're not trying to aim with your eyes over here. You want them right down the line to be accurate. So your
we need to get a peep sight method right here, and we'd be all right. Put you right over the ball.
Well, you're doing a good job because your eye position is really good. So that box gets checked.
Awesome.
So if it's a little bit more, like I'm curious as that side saddle, like I want to see you square up and hit some and see if that stroke path changes at all. So hit a couple of these and then when I have you smoke another one past me. Yeah. And then hit that one past me 30 feet. A little less.
It tamed it down actually?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna try a couple things.
Let's experiment. I know that's a bad habit I've always had. That was one thing my dad always was, pushing on was like, son, you're stopping your stroke through the ball.
Yeah.
And keep the putter moving.
So I'm gonna start here with this half ball because we've definitely seen, and we did third-party testing with Clemson and Baylor, and they had similar results, which is cool. They brought in like 100 people. They would let them hit their gamer, and then we would give them a half ball with a shape and hosel conformity that kind of matched their gamer.
Yeah.
And they had a 13% higher make percentage with half ball.
Dang.
And the idea is just from alignment, framing the ball, and from an alignment standpoint, their aim tightened up enough to where that same stroke could be exactly the same.
But you're
brought
catching
in
the
their
hole.
dispersion,
Yeah.
it was catching the hole. So 13% higher make percentage. So we also got the new AI dual insert on here, and it's only going to make the ball roll better. One thing different in your setup I want you to do, set up to this one, and the theme for the rest of the day though is conviction.
Yeah.
Like you're going to hit these putts like I don't care how unconfident you are, you're
This
going to
ball's
hit
gonna
it
go in
like
the
you
hole.
know you're going to make
Okay.
it. The reality is you're not going to make every putt. The reality is you're not going to make every putt, but you should be thinking I'm going to make every single putt I hit, but knowing that it's probably not going to happen because you got to keep that speed, you got to keep that acceleration through the ball with this setup. And then I want you to I want to raise your hands up just a little bit.
Okay.
So I think getting this angle in here kind of brings in a little bit more of that
The
arc.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to take it all completely out, but I do think if you got those hands out just up a little bit higher and kept that speed up through the hit, it's going to widen your window of opportunity.
Yeah.
Because if you think about like, if you have a heavy arc, and the good thing is if you have arc, you have a great putter setup. You got
it's
toe hang. It's
designed
designed to match up with that. But you know, like everything, too much is
too much
not
is
as
bad.
good. So the heavier you are on the arc, the window for this to match up to be the right face angle,
smaller and smaller.
It gets smaller and smaller. But if we got your hands up a little bit more, you're not going to arc it as much. It's going to take some of that out. And now you could be, you know, a quarter, half a degree off on face angle and inside 6 feet. That's probably the difference in making a putt versus missing it. So just a little bit higher hands. Yeah, and then just keep that speed up through the hit.
We're 2 for 2. You may have cured me, Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, we're just setting a foundation here. Money ball. Oh yeah. What does that feel like? You getting your hands up like that?
Not bad. It feels like I'm gonna pull it, which I know I'm not going. Like, I know there's a chance of it. But just where I've had him so low for so long, getting here, I don't know why. It just feels like it's gonna go left because it feels like my stroke's gonna push straight outside. But in reality, it's getting it more, you know, along the arc it should be.
So hit that 30 feet past me again with those higher hands. Yeah, that's different. It's still arced.
Just tamed it down
just
so
not
much.
nearly as much, and I could see the face angle stayed way more, like it was more square longer throughout the stroke.
Good.
So
yeah, I mean that's something I know I've struggled with because I mean when I'm editing videos and whatever, I'm seeing it and I'm like, your stroke just looks horrible now.
A couple of the videos I saw, like when you do like, see if I can make an eagle on this hill, make a birdie, and you've hit a couple like really good irons in there, and that you can just see like there's a little bit of like wish, like I'm just trying to get it to roll into the hole.
Like this putt right here that ends up right here. Just not even on a bad line, just not stroking it and trying to make the putt.
The alignment, the issue with, you know, dispersion from left to right, I think taming the amount of arc you have will shrink that. But the idea of like getting putts to kind of go in and like hit the hole with some conviction, like that's kind of on you to kind of, when you set up over
finish my stroke.
Finish your stroke, and just when you're set up and just say, I'm hitting this like I know I'm gonna make it. You know, like, and not like I'm hitting this because I really hope I make it. Like you got to get a little bit out of that.
Yeah, like if the ball finishes right here from there. If it's got speed to finish here, it goes dead center.
Yeah. So a little bit higher hands. Yeah, that's nice there. Exaggerate one where you feel like your hands are so tall. Yeah, I just want to see like what it looks like. Yeah, that's what I would expect would be more pushes.
Yeah.
And the lower these got, you're still gonna have some pushes because if the face is the fraction bit open because of how inside it's coming, it's a big right miss.
It's like stuck in a golf swing. I mean, you can hold that thing off and it goes a mile right, or you flip it and hit the snap hook.
Yeah. Nothing worse than hitting that weak one that you're like, man.
Just, especially when you like stuff something in there. I've done it so many times in my life that it's just like, is what it is, but it still sucks every time.
Yeah, and you know, get in front of a mirror and you know, set in front of a mirror and just look back and like go to your old setup and kind of get a good visual of what that looks like, and then get those hands up. And then every now and then, just, you know, that could be like a checkpoint, you know, because what's going to happen is you're going to get on the course, and the more you play, they'll start to sink down again. Yeah, because if that's just where you've been, that's where you've been. you'll try to revert back a little bit. So just use like a mirror or something just to set it up. Make sure you see, you know, a little bit of space here. Those hands are up, and then just keep that speed up and make your putts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love this thing.
That's why dual is so killer, because
Kind
if
of
you,
does it for you.
yeah, because if the ball's sitting down low in the grass and you make your same normal stroke and you're going to strike a little south of where you normally would, you're still getting topspin.
Oh, that's
And if
sick.
you got topspin, it's rolling over imperfections. It's cross green. It's not going to bounce and kind of get kicked offline. It's just, it makes the ball stay on line so much better.
Yeah. I actually don't think I've missed a putt with this since
I
I've
don't think you
swapped
have
it.
either. The reality is you're not going to make every putt. And now that you said it, now that here's the tough one. Yeah. We ain't missing.
Well, you heard me. I'm expecting to miss them all anyway, so it's just like, is what it is.
Yeah.
What I'm saying though, that softer feel,
You're
I can
good.
like I don't feel like stroking through it. I'm gonna blast it.
Yeah.
You've been a yipper, you know.
Oh,
The
yeah.
worst thing is being right there, missing it, and being right here coming back.
There ain't nothing you can tell me that I haven't
No, I
done
mean,
before.
I've been in so many times I'm right here, and I'm just like, I don't care if it goes in. Let's just get it inside the leather.
Been there,
Yeah.
done that.